Can everyone hear me? Yes. All right. Are you guys excited? Yes. All right. Well, first of all, my name is Martin. English is my second language, so excuse me if I'm difficult to understand, but I'm doing my best. Is everybody having a good time so far? Yay. Awesome. Yay. So what happened like half a year ago was actually Timothy calling him up saying, hey, we are doing this 30th anniversary of Gilboyne. Ormond McGill used to, be on stage and do a little bit of magic. I've seen your stuff. Would you like to come and do the evening entertainment? And I'm like, nah. No. Of course I want to do that. So, and it's a big honor to be here because it's the 30th anniversary. And, big dinosaurs used to be the one who was taking up this spot. So here's a young guy from Denmark, weird guy. Some of you saw me a couple of days ago. So to tell you the story very quick is I've done shows all over the world, mainly hypnosis. But I've done a TV show in Denmark for 4 seasons now. I'm not the host though, but I'm the guy who makes everything happens behind the camera as hypnosis and casting, everything like that. And somebody gave me a challenge last year, like, why don't you participate in Denmark's Got Talent? And judges are just as strict as Simon Cowell and anyone else. And I went like, no, I'm not going to do that. I saw so many people try to go on that show and do hypnosis. Nobody succeeded yet. So I went to do hypnosis. And usually you get 3 minutes on stage. I got 11. I hypnotized 3 of the judges within 30 seconds. And I got the golden buzzer. So when everything went fine, I pulled out of the show because it's not for me to be in a show like that. I'm a pro. I perform all over the world. I do almost 150 shows a year. So I'm okay without the television fame because I'm doing pretty well beyond that. So tonight, I was given 30 minutes to do some experiments with you. And it's going to be live and authentic. It's going to be illusions, manipulation, psychology, body language, covert hypnosis. And I'm going to blend all of it together. So it might seem like, oh, he's a magician. I got a fancy jacket and everything. I got this kind of cloth on my table. Yeah, he's a magician. I got some cards in my box, but I'm not a magician. What I'm trying to do is actually put all these different worlds together in one and still have a pretty cool time doing it. But still at the same time knowing that everything could actually possibly go wrong and I might just look like a dick when we're done. So remember, if anything goes wrong, remember, I'm still the nicest guy there is, okay? So, hey. So first of all, I know I'm going to use, this is interactive, so I'm definitely going to use some of you guys in here. So, and I know some of you will go like, yay, I'm ready. I trust everything you do and say. You're not the ones I'm looking for. Because as some of you might know, I usually pick the biggest challenge in the room every time I have the option to do so. So I want the biggest skeptics in the room to participate. I want those who think you cannot manipulate with my brain, you cannot make me do anything within a couple of seconds, you cannot program me without saying a word. You're the ones I need up here in a moment. Make sense? This is yes. Yeah, good. All right. People are pointing already. Awesome. How did you know the first one was actually getting undressed on stage? So that's you, sir. Awesome. No, I'll pick the ones I need to use, so no problem. Nobody has got any messages of what's about to happen. No contracts are signed. Nobody got paid before the show and before this banquet. And I never told anyone what to do, say, or how to act up here, okay? So everybody who volunteers, make sure that you know and everybody at your table knows there's no pre-arrangements. Okay? It's really important to me to make you guys know that there's no pre-arrangements. All right? So, first of all, before we do some of the really advanced stuff, I want to ask the ladies inside the room. Oh, ooh, hey. If I was a male stripper, I would feel honored. Woo. How many of the female women, well, well, I'm saying this because of Charles, because he's very female, so, sorry. How many of you lost someone who passed to the other side within 5 or 10 years? Show of hands. All right. So, within the past 2 years? All right, there's a few people. That's awesome. Let's see. You showed your hand, and you showed your hand. Please stand up, both of you. I need to have a good look at you. Yeah, just have a good look. All right. And you did also, right? Okay. Would you mind joining me up here just for a brief moment? What's your name? Mary? Yes. Awesome. Do you know what's about to happen? No. Good. That's awesome. So, hello. Yeah, well. Hey. Hey. So what I want you to do in just a moment, I prepared this one for you. Mm-hmm. There's one line with the 1 on it.
It's a European one.
Yep. There's a second one with a 2 on it. Mm-hmm. What I want you to do in a moment, and make sure nobody watches, even me, I will stand there with my back towards you. Okay. I want you on the first line write the first name of the person you're thinking about. Okay. Capital letters. All capital. Because you're going to go back to your seat, and at one point you're going to get back up here, and you'll bring the papers with you. Don't worry. And you will show people, so everybody on first row can actually see what you wrote down. Okay. On the second line, if it's family or friend, what kind of family it is, so relations. Okay.
Name, relation.
Yeah, does that make sense? Yep. You know what to do?
And do them both at the same time.
Yep, so if you just stand there, make sure nobody can see. So if you face the audience, I'll stand right there and watching this direction. When you're done, just yell, I'm done. Yeah, that goes in US also in Europe. This is the awkward moment. Nobody's saying anything.
I'm done.
All right, so what I want you to do is, first of all, tear off the first piece of paper, fold it a couple of times. If you do have any pockets whatsoever, put it inside a pocket.
And if you don't?
That's good though. And I want to make sure that if you look at the pad, can you actually see what's written down? Then tear off those 2.
Yep.
Make sure the whole block, there's nothing that will actually reveal what you just did.
Got it.
Got it?
Got it.
All right. Put the pen inside and just put it on the floor behind me, and that's it.
The stuff I tore out or the real one?
You just put the pad over there. That's perfect. Good. Yep. You got it?
Got it. Everything's good.
And Mary, I will call your name a little bit later. Perfect. Awesome. So, that is all the prep work I needed to do with you. Awesome. And you might go, what the hell is happening? Me too. I'm not really sure yet what to do with it, but it's going to be fun though. All right. So, next thing I want to do is, let's put that over here. Next thing I want to do is, I want to play around a little bit with one of you, maybe a couple of you, who strongly believe that I cannot put anything inside of your mind within a few seconds so I know exactly what number you're picking on this die right here. And we'll get a couple of tries, and I will make it even more difficult as we go, and I will show you a set of skills that is not just about manipulating somebody to think a specific number, but also about using all my senses because I'm going to add to the whole experience. So who's up for a little game? You are. Awesome. Get up here. And I need a controller. Somebody to control she's not messing with me. Who will be that? You? Awesome. Get up here. So, do you know what's about to happen?
No.
Not at all. All right. So here's a die, you can get it. What I want you to do in a moment is, we got the table over here. What I want you to do is think of a number. There's 6 numbers on the die, and this is just a warm-up, okay? So I want you to think of the number that you want to choose. I want you to put the die down so the number you're thinking of is facing upwards, okay? And I will stand over here with my back to you guys. So, and you will be the controller, making sure she's not messing around with me. Would that be okay? So do you already have an idea of what number?
Yes.
Okay. So is there anything inside my hand?
No.
No, just take a look at my hand just like that, and you go, that's it. All right, I've done everything I needed to do. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so if you just go over there, make sure you got it. Look at me. Do this first, just to make sure there's no heaviness or anything to it, right? You get to choose, you get to do exactly what you want to do. So when you're ready, just put it down and turn around, and I will call the number. Make sense? Okay, just do that right now. Somebody just got a message. You got it already?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Makes sense. Well, by gestures, I wanted you to pick 1. Does that make sense?
Makes sense you wanted me to do that.
Yeah. Did you do it?
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
Okay. Interesting. Is it 4 then?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Because what I did actually was to show my full hand. I did dominate my thumb to her, but on the other hand, the 4 fingers were a little bit down, so either she picked the one or the other, all right? So let's do it again. Let's just do, you hold it up like that, you put it down, you look at it, and you close it up again, okay? So shake it around a little bit so you know the number when you take a peek, and that's it, all right? Just do it on the table again.
And put it on the table.
Yep, just do like that, and put it on the table and cover it up.
Can I look at it?
Yes, you have to look at it. You got it?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to count from 1 to 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's a 6. Correct?
Yes.
Good. All right. Yep. It's a 6. Let's do it again just for show. Shake it up again. Put it down. And you're the controller still. Do it on the table once again. And take a peek so you'll know what number it is.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
Count again from 1 to 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Huh. You should be more at the casino because that was another 6, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right. Hey. So let's do it a little bit more difficult now. What I want you to do in a moment is pick it up with 2 fingers. I'm just going to take a look of how it is right now. Pick it up with 2 fingers, this distance from the table, and just drop it and see what happens. So you will know the number. I wouldn't know it, but you have to look at it, and you have to look at it also, but I'm listening. So I know how it's placed right now, so do it as loud as possible when you drop it, so I can listen to all the little bumps and whatever. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So lift it up. When I say go, just drop it. Okay?
Okay.
Go. Okay, let's see. That's a 5. Correct?
Yes.
Wow. All right. Let's do it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Sure.
So what I got right now is, I want to take the die once again. What I want you to do in a moment is pick a number and place that down on the table. When you got that, put the cloth over it and start turning it. So it will be a different number, but underneath the cloth so you can see the number. But I want you to count how many times you actually turn it.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay.
Here's the cloth. You got a number already?
So, all right, let me get this. I put it down with
You-
the number that I want.
Exactly.
Face up.
You choose the number,
Yeah.
put that down,
Yeah. And cover it.
and then cover it. When I say go,
Yeah.
cover it and start turning it and count the amount of times you actually turn it over. Make sense?
Yes.
And then just remove your hand so nobody can see what number it is.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Go ahead. All right. I know this is a weird kind of entertainment, but bear with me. All right.
Okay, I put it down.
Okay, so you got it already?
Yeah.
Perfect. So now, stick your hand inside and start turning it. And just keep turning it until you feel like, okay, that's about it. Okay, you got it?
Yeah, should I look?
All right. How many times? No, you don't look. I don't want you to know the number. How many times did you turn it? Approximately. 7?
No,
Well, actually, I think
wasn't counting.
no. So you actually did it one. I think you did it one time less or one time more. So I'm gonna play safe now. Let's see if you picked the right number I wanted you to, and you did those amount of turns. I'm pretty sure it's a 3 now. So would you please lift it up and tell me what number it is?
It's a 3.
It's a 3. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Mary?
Yes.
Get up here. So just keep it there for a while. Stand over there. So what I want you to do before I start questioning you, and you're not allowed to answer when we start that part, okay?
Question me, but I can't answer.
You cannot answer.
All right.
So, but I will ask you to do a couple of things. Do everything within your mind. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. First of all, the thing I want you to do, so I can obviously see what you're doing, is think about the person right now as if the person was standing on my right or on my left. Look at the person right now. Okay, so you go to my right, so it's a lady. Do not, if I'm right, do not nod your head, do not do that. Don't give me anything back from now on. Make sense? Okay. What I want you to do, first of all, think about the first letter in her name, just the first letter. Just think about that. Could be in the beginning of the alphabet, could be in the middle. Okay, thank you, that was the beginning. Awesome. A, B, C, D, thank you. Count the amount of letters in her name. Okay, 6 or 7, something like that. It's more like, think about it once again. Okay, that's a 7, thank you. Think about a time in life as far as back as possible, maybe childhood. Think about you being with the person as early in your life as possible, where you yell out her name or her relation to you. That's it. Okay, just think about it. Imagine writing her name over my head right now as a neon. Just imagine that. Thank you. Think about the relation. Either it's somebody close to you or, a little bit out or far out, but you reacted to close of you. Your pupils went like that, so that's pretty awesome. It could be a friend, it could be family. Thank you. So it's family. It could be a generation below your generation, same generation as you, generation over, or it's a generation over. Mom's side, dad's side from the family? Interesting, good. All right. So, did you give me any feedback, any response? Did you tell me what to do, what to write, what to think? So what are the odds that I actually do know, maybe, name and relation to you?
I'm guessing pretty good.
Thank you.
Just guessing.
So, some people, if this was magic, I wanted you to show your paper first, because then I could, with a thumb thing, I could actually write it, but don't show anyone yet. I want to show mine first, and then I want you, without any response, just open up your paper so everybody in the front row can see what you actually put down on the paper.
But I'm not going to see what you're showing.
You can see it, okay? So I'll get the reaction.
You'll get the
Then I'll know if I'm good or not. I wrote Barbara and mother. Correct? What does it say?
Barbara and Mother.
Awesome. Thank you. Isn't this awesome? Yeah. I don't care about you guys, but I have fun. All right, I want to show you guys something. We put it right there. One thing is actually controlling the elements. That's pretty easy for me. Another thing is not being able to control all the elements that's present in the room. And that would be adding something called randomness. Okay? So I want you guys to participate right now because I'm going to throw this somewhere inside the room. And what sometimes happens, especially in Germany, if you throw something, people jump out of the way. So I hope you guys are a little bit more, trying to catch it. It's not like, the bouquet at a wedding. So ladies, do not go all suicidal of getting this, all right? I'm just saying. So what I want you guys to do is actually just, jump in, grab it, and I might use you for something very amazing in just a moment. So are you guys ready? Yeah. Hey! Please stand up. Hello. Do we have any agreements about anything today?
We do not.
Awesome. Maybe later. Hey. Tell everyone your name.
My name is Nicole.
Nicole. Nicole, how old are you? It's my stage now, so I can ask anything.
I'm 42.
40. Hey, me too. Awesome. Yay. 1975. Hey. Besides what you're doing right now, what do you do for a living?
I am an administrator for the institute.
Yeah. And any kids?
2.
Awesome. How old?
20 and 25. You're late.
Well, I sat at my table, half an hour ago, and they asked, do you have any kids? Yeah, I've got a 20-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 8-year-old, and a 6-month-old. And they were like, 20? And we're about the same age. 25? Party, party. Okay. Nicole, what I want you to do is actually, you can decide where to throw that piece of paper right now. Anywhere inside this room. Anywhere. Please go ahead. Who's got it? You got it. Hey. Please stand up. What's your name? Stephen. Hi, Stephen. Have you seen actually on an animal show, like wild animal show on BBC, there's actually a legendary clip on YouTube right now with one of those earth, I don't know what they're called, like desert mongoose kind of little furry thing. And it goes like, Steve, 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 Steve. You've seen that? I just thought about it. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm just buying time right now. How old, Stephen? 46. From around here? Yeah? And do you travel a lot? Yeah? Where to?
My next trip is
Maryland? So have you ever gone outside of the country? So let's say if you could pick any place right now that you really want to go to, what kind of country are you thinking about this very moment?
warm one.
Sorry?
Warm country, like tropical.
Like what?
Tropical like tropical.
Yeah, but name the country.
Name the country.
Sorry?
Belize.
Belize. Ever been? So, what do you do for a living? Contractor? Good job? Yeah? Awesome. So I want you to throw the piece of paper somewhere else in the room. You decide. Everybody look out, because I think he throws pretty hard and fast. Kind of. Jackpot. So, who do we got? Julie? Hi, Julie. How old? 58. And what do you do for a living? Retired. Okay. So what I want you to do right now is think about a 4-digit number. Do not think about your PIN. Okay? No PIN code for any credit card, no, nothing like that. But I want you to think about a 4-digit number. Okay? And you can just make one up as long as it's 4 digits. You got anything in mind? Yeah? Could you please say it out loud? 2421. Why that number? Excuse me. Okay, so that was an easy. It's not your PIN code, is it? So, I'm not really sure what that is, but somebody is about to kill the speakers. Awesome. That is perfect. So, Julie, do you mind getting up here? Because you're about to help me with something. Are those reading glasses?
No.
Just glasses?
Well,
Can you kind of like, can you see what I just wrote down? It's a little bit.
Mr. 22Z?
25.
25, okay.
It's just all a little bit of notes. I'll help you as we go along. So could you please hold this? The whole time we did this, there was this envelope on the table, right? Everybody who sat in front could see it. And inside this envelope is a piece of paper.
Okay.
That piece of paper will make sense in just a moment. So I want you to do is stand right there and look at everyone and go, "Hi, audience."
Hi, audience.
Hi, audience. My name is Julie.
My name is Julie.
Awesome. You're good at that. So could you please give us the details that I wrote down with those 3 people, including you? So first of all, we got
Nicole, 42. Administrative,
Yep,
20, 25.
that's the age of the kids, right?
Stephen,
Yeah. Where's Steven? Steven is over there. Awesome.
46. And Belize,
Perfect.
Julie, 58. 24, 21.
And you're still sure about that number? Okay. So we're going to do something now.
Okay.
Take that. Open it. Let me pick that one. Just open it all the way up. And I want you to read from the very beginning, loud and clear, so everybody can hear what you're saying.
Dear everyone, in this amazing room, this might be a huge surprise. The name of the first person is Nicole. The country,
The second
the second
things off.
is Belize. The 4-digit number must be 2421. Whoa, is that insane, right? Martin is truly amazing.
Thank you.
Put your hands together. Wow.
Thank you. Are we still having fun? Awesome. So, what are we doing? Okay. I want to play around with a couple of you. I need 2 people who, in spite of everything you've seen so far, thinks, F you. You can't do that with me. That's the kind of spirit I'm looking for right now. So I need 2 people who are totally determined that I cannot hit, fast, that you will take off all your clothes. That's what happens when you volunteer way too fast. All right, that's the first one. Please get up here. I need a second one. Everybody's pointing over there. Who's pointing? We got a female. I would like a male. Any men with some cojones inside the room? Hello.
Hi.
All right, get up here. And your name is?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Wow. Wow. I didn't expect it to be that kind of show, but anyway. So first of all, I'm going to hand you an envelope. There's one for you too. What I want you guys to do is just open it, check it out. It's just a regular envelope. Bought that in Walmart, so there's no trick to it. But what I want you guys to understand that we're going to do something in just a moment. I got just like a regular, almost brand new set of cards right here. And I want you guys to pay attention because it is a random set of cards. If you want to shuffle it in a moment, you can do that. But when I tell you what's about to happen, you might think shuffling, there's no need for that. Okay? What I want you to do in just a moment is I will stand over there. I'll put a bag over my head because most people like me like that. And what I want you guys to do is, one at a time, go through the deck, pick one card that you think, wow, that's my card for tonight. Then put the card inside the envelope, hold it with 2 fingers, and place the rest of the deck on the table. So when we're done, you guys are standing like that as 2 coffee pots with the envelope between 2 fingers. And then I will start doing something. Is that understood?
I think so.
All right. So here you go. This is my hat from now on. But before we do so, I want to have a quick look at you guys. Okay? Relax your arms. Because could you be hypnotized within less than 2 seconds? No. Not at all? No. All right. Is there anything inside my hand? I'm just going to hold you like that. Is there anything inside? Look at my hand. Look at me. Look at my hand. That's it. I did everything I needed to do. Was that weird? Awesome. Same thing over here. Is there anything inside my hand? Look at me. Look at my hand. Look at me. Look at my hand. Look up there. Look at this. Oh, that's it. Whoa. Hey. So did anything happen?
Hold my arm.
Yeah, well, this... You know, when I first started doing this, I actually pulled people's finger, but that came out a little bit awkward. So, you know what to do now, right? So I want you to go through the deck, but there will be one card you think, that's a good card. And you might even change your mind. Perfect, just do that if you feel like it. Make sense? All right. So now I'm going to be the most beautiful me there ever is. Ain't this lovely? The weird stuff is sometimes when people take pictures, this is the one they post on Facebook saying, that was a great show.
So Martin, what does King of Hearts to you?
I don't know. Right now, I know nothing. So when you're all done, say, I'm done. Are you all done? All right. So one of you, give me your envelope, just like that, between 2 fingers. All right. Which one was this? Jennifer's. Okay. So in a moment, I will start talking about what I did to hopefully, on an unconscious level, get you to pick something I chose on behalf of you. But I won't have you or allow you to reveal anything before I actually tear off this cloth from my face, and both of you at the same time pick out the cards from the envelopes. Make sense? Don't reveal anything. Don't reveal anything yet. Don't nod your head. Don't go, oh, that's right. No, nothing, okay? So Jennifer, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's interesting about your pick, Jennifer, is first of all, when it's female, I usually go for the red color. But in this case, it's black. I'm sorry, it's black. And instead of hearts, I got a heart tattooed on my finger right here. And I showed that to you a couple of times, but I did mix it up a little bit. So you chose a black card, and that's a spade. And instead of choosing a face card, I wanted you to choose a number, but not an easy one, because an easy one would be 1, 2, or 3. I wanted to pick a different one, so I went from 10 and 1 down. So hopefully it's the 9 of spades that you chose. So would you please hold this? Next one. And your name is? Kim. All right, Kim. So same thing happened to you, actually. What's Kim? You know, actually it's the King of Hearts, okay? And that's the one I wanted to prime you with. but again a black card. So you chose a club instead of a spade because otherwise it would be too easy to get the same thing to both of you, but there's only one card of each, so that would be a little bit awkward. But instead of that, I wanted you to choose a face card, and therefore there's a king on my finger, so I wanted you to take the king of clubs, and that's hopefully what you chose to do. So would you please hold that? All right. So, does anything of the stuff I just told you guys make sense? Not at all. Would you please open the envelopes and show people what card you got? Yep, 9 of spades, king of clubs. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, you girls are easy. Let's see. So, we got time for one more, right? Oh yeah. John, all good? Yeah. Otherwise, he will kick my butt later, I know. So, female, ladies, not Charles. Who reads a lot? You do? Yeah? Like a lot? All right. So, could you please get up here? All right. And I'm going to show you something in a moment.
Not
What? 50 Shades of Darker?
okay. I don't.
It's such a good movie. Yeah. Please stand over there. Just got to remove these so we got it all out of the way. All right. So what I want to do, I got 50 Shades of Darker. Ever read it?
No.
Seen the movie? Okay, good. It's just a book. Basically simple. There's numbers on each page. Can you be hypnotized within 0 seconds?
I don't know. Maybe you do it pretty
To
well.
a totally different reality than this. So when I pull my earlobe in a moment, she will sound like a horse. No, that's just fun. No. I was just about to say I couldn't possibly do that, but I could actually do it, but it's not funny. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through this book in just a moment, just like that, and you're going to say stop at any point you want to say stop at. Okay? Do you know what to do? Say stop. When you feel like it, just do that.
Stop.
Right? I'm just going to put it right in there. So I'm going to open this up in just a moment. What I want you to do is remember the page number and the two first words on the first line on the page. Make sense? Okay. Can you read it?
No.
It's over there.
That one.
Yeah. You got it?
Okay.
You got it? Remember the number?
Oh, the page.
Page.
Okay.
And the 2 words? You got it? All right. Can you do, like, I call it the crab finger, like that? Can you do it with both hands? A little bit closer? Just like that. Super. So what I want you to do is actually stand right here in the middle. Place one hand underneath the book. Turn around towards the audience. One hand on top of the book. And I need you to go down on your knees, but I'll do it with you. Otherwise, people will get a weird impression of what's that going to happen. So what I want you to do in just a moment, when I say go, you just throw the book down to the floor. Okay? Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Oh, wow. Okay. Please pick it up again. So I want you to tell me the page number, nothing but only the page number. What is it?
246.
246. Let's see. 246. Okay. First word is actually just a letter, correct? Second one starts with an A. I absorb the pain, something like that. Does that make sense? What is it? What are the 2 first words?
I close.
I close my eyes and absorb the pain. That's it. Thank you for helping me. I close my eyes and absorb the pain. Could you please check it out and correct me if I'm wrong? I close my eyes and absorb the pain. Page 246. Yeah, and?
Page is gone.
No. Well, you know, you have to understand something. I'm kind of like conflicting right now. I'm in the middle of a dilemma because I want to show people I actually know all the first lines in the entire book. So I really want to prove that I'm right, but the page is gone. Shit. Okay, I got a solution though. So the very nice lady standing up right there, what's your name? Reduka? If everybody looks down at the wall at the end of the room, at the pillar right in the middle, there's a purple envelope on the wall. Would you please go and take that down and get up here? Jump! Yep, just get all the way up here. Just leave that for staff. They like it. Before opening up anything, I want you to stand over there. Do not get near me because I don't want to, be accused of actually doing anything with that bit. So what's inside? How do you know that's the page? Is it just a page? It's a page? Open it up fully and take it out and open it up. What page number is it? 246. So what's on the first line of the page? I close my eyes and absorb the pain. But now you think, that's not the page, is it? I want you to go over there and make sure that's the page that's actually torn out of that book. Correct? Could you confirm that, both of you? Is that the page? So here's the secret. You want to know the secret? Yeah. The page was never in the book. Because I'm not that fast. I'm fast, but not that fast. The page has, the whole time, the entire dinner, before anyone came inside the room, been on that wall, so you actually never saw it. I hypnotized you to actually believe you saw it. And you still do believe you saw it, right? Yes. You didn't. Because it was down there the whole time. That's how real fast hypnosis happens. Thank you. So, question, did you enjoy yourself? Yeah. Was it fun? Yeah. So, all that's left for me is actually thank you for giving me the opportunity to perform tonight. I hope it was in true tribute and honor of Gil Boyne, Ormond McGill, and all the rest of the board right now. Thank you. Thank you.